Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another video. So today I thought we could go over something that is huge within the beauty industry, and I'm talking billion-dollar business within the business, white labeled products. So it is something that happens a lot, not inherently good, not inherently bad, it's just something that not everyone is aware of. So I thought today we could have a quick discussion. As ever, you know me by now guys, I have notes because that's how we stay out of rabbit holes on this channel, because Rachel's brain goes whoop, whoop, whoop. So here we are. So I've got, what are white label products? So they are products that are made by one manufacturer, they're rebranded and they're sold under numerous brand names, different packaging, different labels, different faces. Essentially that is what your white label product is. Why? So brands get to save on researching, developing the product, and they get to put the money that they would save on that into things like marketing, branding, slapping a pretty face on their line, sometimes a very expensive pretty face on their line. So yeah, essentially that is what goes on. So you have your entrepreneurs, some big brands even do it, especially to start off with, and some of them stick with it because it's what works for them. So yeah, your entrepreneurs, your influencers, happens a lot within that bracket in the sector. Small businesses do it a lot because it is a quick, fast way to get out there. The product's already made, right? So all you have to do is say, this product is mine, my name is on it, and you're out, you're in the market. And there is no legal requirement for any brand to make consumers aware that their products are private labeled or white labeled. They don't have to let you know, because the products are safe, they're tested, they're created in labs. All the requirements have been ticked off to make that product safe for consumerism. So yeah, it just makes it easy for the brands and entrepreneurs and influence to get it out there, essentially. I suppose the next thing is the price, or in some cases overprice. But it isn't overpriced, it's just I think with brands you're not always paying for the product, you're paying for the brand experience, right? You're paying for how much they've put into their marketing, how much they've put into their branding, the refacing of that made product. Branding plays a massive role, if not the biggest role, in product commercialization, product sales. It's huge, right? And often you'll find that you're not just paying for the product, you're paying for a brand's place in the market. So are they high end? Are they mid-range? Are they low end? That's essentially what you're paying for. But it does mean in turn that you could be paying double, triple, quadruple for the same product. So there's a reason why you have dupes out there. So products that smell the same, feel the same texture, do the same. There is a reason behind the dupe. A lot of the time it could be because it comes from the same place. It is the same product, it just has a different name. It answers to a different whistle. That's it. It doesn't mean the product's any worse or any good. It just could mean that the product is the same. How to spot them, right? This isn't always this is not proof of any brands using white labeled products. I'm not here to bait out brands, okay? If you want to know who's white label, and go and do your own research. That's not on me. I think you buy the brand that you choose for that experience. It is what it is. But again, not proof, but it's just some indicators that may point towards that you are using a white label product. So similar ingredients, this is a stickler for me, because if you have a reaction to a certain serum, moisturizer, foundation, whatever, and then you decide, right, I can't use that brand, so you go to a different brand and have the same reaction, it could be because it's the exact same or similar product. So a big indicator is brands that have very, very similar ingredients. And it's usually the first 5 to 10 ingredients that you can spot this on. So if it's, because again, brands, ingredients, especially in products, have to be labeled in order of the greater content within the formula. So again, if water is the highest, water has to be first. So you can spot it within the first 5 to 10 ingredients really quite easily. Another way, generic product claims. So if they're just going, this does this for you, or this should do this for you, but they're not giving you a lot of the behind the scenes or the backstory of a product. They're just saying, oh, it will make you glow. How though? Why though? That's sometimes an indicator that they don't always know because they haven't been involved in the formulation of that product. They just know what they've been told or what they've been sold. You know what I'm saying? Another one is if you get brands selling the same sort of things at the same sort of time because it's what's on trend at that time, but also their packaging, the bottles, the containers may look quite similar, the droppers may look similar, how it's administered may be similar, are all telltale signs that it could be the similar product, or the same product, but hey. Another one that I've put in here is your rapid product launching. So if a brand is launching a lot of products quite quickly without any sort of telltale sign that there has been a long sort of formulation or testing timeline, chances are it's a white label product because it's already ready. And they know it's going to sell because similar products sell for other brands, because it is the same, similar if not the same product. So that's why you'll see brands sort of selling the same thing at the same time. So at the moment in this year, your serum foundation duos, massive. So keep an eye out for that one. So they're selling quite well at the moment. So it's your skincare infused with your foundations. A lot of brands are doing that at the moment because a lot of brands know it sells, but also it's what they're buying to sell you. Again, not baiting anyone out. However, it is massive within the industry. So I looked at some numbers. Inside the beauty industry in 2024, nationwide, 10.6 billion white label products was worth. By 2030, it's estimated that this industry within the industry is going to be worth 14 billion. That is huge within an industry that is huge. So that's massive. That's a massive sometimes hidden, quite hidden actually, because there is no legal requirement for brands to admit to white label or private label products. There have been quite well-known brands that are known to do it, but again, I'm not naming anyone, so go and do your own research on that. As I said, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just down to pricing, which is down to branding. So for me, I suppose the reason for the video is, I think, as I said, branding plays a big part, but I think an informed consumer is best place to be at an advantage, right? You deserve to be at an advantage because you're giving your hard-earned money to brands. Need I say more? But yeah, do what all the buttons do, guys, and yeah, come back for more. Let me know if there are any brands that you would like me, products that you would like me to sort of look over. If there's any dupes out there that you're aware of, just let me know, yeah? comment below, do whatever the buttons do. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.